Okay. Alec is so mean to me. Hmm. What you doing, dog? Oh boy, what is he sending me? Oh, go. No, that's probably going to be more of a me and him thing. I don't want to share it with the chat. Oh, God. My boyfriend is weird. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello. I don't know what we're doing today. We're probably just going to be chatting. Oh, God, Alec. My boyfriend's weird, but I love him. How are we doing, chat? I don't know if anyone's watching, but I know one of you is watching. Come on, computer, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Come on. What does this pause button do again? What? I don't understand. I'm still learning how to use this thing. Poor Abby. I meant to type baby, not Abby. Holy crap, Alec. Feed yourself. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna mess around with the... Here, let me see. Who dat? Oh, hey, Zach.
Hello.
How are you?
Uh, Trying to sort myself out.
Same.
It's a real roller coaster for me right now, but trying to pull through.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm still figuring out what to do on the stream and figuring out how to use it.
I see.
Okay, nope, that's not what I wanted. Is it this? No, that's not it.
You trying to sort out your stream stuff?
Yeah, while I'm streaming, of course. But I'm just trying to figure things out. So come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. That'll do. Today at work was crazy. So the register I'm normally on always has a problem with something. And today, the card reader decided to stop working.
Oof.
And I didn't want to deal with it, so my boss just let me do cash for the rest of the night.
Ah.
And then the computer started slowing down, and that I could deal with, but even then it was still irritating, but...
Well, as long as you're able to still figure out how to do your job anyway, machine or no machine.
Mm-hmm.
Because before machines, everything used to be hand stuff back then.
Right.
Or even maybe like a old hand crank to open the cash register drawer
Right.
before they added the push buttons and spring mechanisms. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Really just trying to still get myself sorted through the new year and
Yeah.
hopefully not have any more problems because I'm really having enough of everything.
Yeah. Relatable. Stupid me, why won't you pop? There we go.
Oh, believe me, I know what it's like to have your limbs not do what you want them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you were able to see on my channel, I just recently, this year, or I think it was this year? Yeah, I think it was this year. Where I just uploaded a new video that I actually
Oh.
recorded, actually last year, but, didn't post it till this year because I wanted to be sure that, I was gonna pull through with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I posted it last year, um, on December the 28th, before the new year even happened.
Yeah. My computer be slow.
Oh yeah, I can understand that.
How do... Maybe if I full screen that might help.
It can really sometimes be a real pain.
Yep.
That's why I was able to still keep making sure all my stuff works, and I have to get some new space for my C drive so I can keep my computer running as quick as I want it to, so I can keep making my videos. Because I
Mm.
have so much I need to do. I've been helping. I've been helping a YouTuber recently with some logo designs, and they have way more subscribers than me.
Dang.
They go, yeah, yeah. These people go by the YouTube name stabmovies.com, and I just helped make a couple of logo designs for some of their next projects. And I've been helping out my friend Cameron with some more animations, and been giving him some little crash courses um, on how to use even more plugins using Adobe After Effects. And we were also watching a demo of the very first After Effects from 1993, way before possibly any of us were born.
Hmm.
Since I was born in 1997, and it was probably really popular uh, back in the day, but it's still popular now because almost everyone's using it. Um, but it wasn't like how it was back in the day. It was like making the old school retro animations before we're doing the advanced stuff we're doing in this century.
Right.
That didn't bore you, did it? Because
No,
of
I'm
how I.
just tired.
Okay. Uh, I just didn't want to like rot your brain or anything.
No, my brain is pretty much already rot. Mostly because of work.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure because a lot of people, whenever I try to explain anything to anyone about what I
Mm-hmm.
do and how I do it, then like 10 seconds after I first start, then they're just like already messed up there. But anyway, yeah, like I said, the very first After Effects again was back in 1993, and it was not like how After Effects looks now, because back then, it's even before Windows computers were invented.
Hmm.
Everything was just the old Macintosh computers. Um, but back in the day, After Effects was able to do a lot of cool stuff. They were able to use it for logo designs. Um, they were able to use it for instructional videos, music videos, TV commercials, and even some of our favorite promos and bumpers, like from Disney Channel or Nickelodeon or
Right.
something like that. Yeah, and as a as a special effects creator, I I watched that video, the demo of After Effects, and I was able to actually study about what kind of effects they probably would use to make all those different scenes of their different promos and other animations for network and television and movies and such. Um, and it's actually kind of interesting. Some of those plugins I actually use, and other effects that I use, that they were using back in the day. But it's like how I'm trying to be able to reuse them to this day, and I am really good at being able to recreate like the old school animations, even
Mm-hmm.
though I'm very advanced at what I do now.
Right.
Because back then I was just like basic, and I didn't really know that much about anything, and I was just starting YouTube, just making simple random videos, kid wise, um, trying to learn how to build videos just by using like when I was editing on our family's old Windows XP computer, and I was starting to make simple little animations using like Microsoft PowerPoint, and even trying to do little video things in Movie Maker,
Mhm.
um, and tried to use my very first green screen, which was just a dark green bed sheet that when I first used it on this program called Manycam, which was my very first Chroma Key software, it was basically like how people would usually use it for like when they do video chats. Kind of like how I'm doing right here as you see my
Right.
YouTube logo behind me because this is a new feature that Discord can do.
Noise.
Um, but back in the day, when I was using my very first green screen, which again was a dark green bed sheet, the first time I used it on camera, when I applied the chroma key effect, it made my hair disappear, and
Oh.
it made me look like I was bald.
No, dang.
I'm serious. I'm serious. If I can find that video where I did that video, um, you see you'll see what I mean. I'll post a screenshot of what it looks like. Cause believe me, um, it was my first time just doing any kind of videos and all sorts of cool stuff that I used to think was pretty easy back in the day. But now everything's all even more advanced and such.
Yeah. I use Clipchamp now. I'm so used to Movie Maker, but I can't use it anymore. But Clipchamp, I'm still figuring out how to use.
Well, I'm sure you'll figure out how to make it work. But
Yeah.
anyways, if you look in the voice chat, that is what the chroma key effect looked like, and my hair was like, uh,
Oh,
my
gall.
hair wasn't my 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 hair wasn't really that my hair wasn't really that short. It was like about this tall where my hand is, but it the dark part of the dark color of my first green screen, it really made my hair disappear.
Mm, dang.
But but then I was able to keep practicing and learn how to do some better effects. Um, it wasn't until I started going into high school where I was able to go to video design class and learn how to do some more advanced things and learn some better software to use.
Yeah, I didn't have that in high school from what I remember.
Well, in my high school, they were able to have a lot of cool stuff. They were able to use like all the Adobe suite to be able to make sort of make some logo designs using like InDesign and Illustrator or Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's some animations and art designs that you can do in Adobe Flash or what it's called now, Adobe Animate. But then for video, you can sometimes use Premiere Pro or After Effects. I was able to really do good in After Effects once I got a little more practice, and I've been able to do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you see on my actual YouTube page, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, about 14 years ago, um, my very first couple videos were two stick animations using
Oh
a
dear.
program called Stix to make little stick figure animations. And the third video, a year after that, was me on the was me playing the piano on camera for the first time, playing the Universal theme, and I like on the keyboard, and I was just able to figure it out and play it.
Hey,
And back in the
sorry,
day, my
my.
mom recorded me playing it using her old Verizon phone, her old Verizon flip
Oh,
phone.
right.
It's been a while since anyone's seen any kind of technology like that of what we use
Yeah.
today. Because now I now have I now have my own cell phone. Um, well, I had my own phone for a couple years now, but I just upgraded last 2 years ago. I upgraded to the Samsung Galaxy. um, uh, let's see, Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra.
Hmm.
It's a much bigger phone than my last cell phone, which was actually my brother's cell phone.
Oh.
Um, but now this is way more cool, and there's some cool features on the camera app of my phone that I can be able to use to make time lapse effects and to do some slow motion shots, and those could be a good extension for some of my next YouTube videos. Because there might be scenes where I want to have slow motion shots on camera, or to do a scene where um, it makes it look like time speeding up, and you see in those movies where you see the clouds moving really fast and the all the cars are making like long streaks of their headlights and taillights, and the sun rises or sets during the whole day, you know?
Right.
Some effects like those.
Okay, how do I...
But
Sorry,
again,
someone
back
just
then when
joined
I
the
was about
server.
uh, around 11 to 13 years old, I was still trying to figure out how to do videos on YouTube. But
Right.
before YouTube, again, I was able to do animations using Microsoft PowerPoint. And one time when I was starting to transfer from elementary school to high school in 2012, I was like getting ready for I was trying to get ready for the orientation from elementary school to high school. Oh, hello. Who joined?
Hello.
Tari Chan.
You could just call me Artistic Melody.
Okay. Artistic Melody. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Welcome to my server. I was just about to
You have a
welcome
really
you,
high
but I had trouble
voice.
finding the
Not gonna
chat.
lie.
Sometimes I have a really hyper energy.
Oh yeah,
Like a
relatable.
Pinkie Pie almost.
I mean, I guess so.
You okay? You actually almost sounded like Pinky's laughter at the moment. Uh, I didn't mean that as an insult. I meant that as a common fact to my ears.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
Okay. Well, I was just explaining the script about some of my past work on my YouTube channel and what I can do nowadays. Because back then I was pretty basic when I was uh, around 11 years old when I first started YouTube. But way before I started YouTube was just making basic drawings and trying to do animations in Microsoft PowerPoint on our old Windows XP computers. But now I'm way more advanced than what I used to do.
Nice.
Wow.
Uh huh. I'm now 26 years old, and I already know so much about using all sorts of different effects, softwares, and being able to use other things. Like I'm now getting used to using my Wacom Sente tablet that I have here on my desk
Oh,
to
nice.
do professional animation,
Ooh.
kind of like how the biggest production companies use, like Disney and Nickelodeon and such.
Nice. Can you teach me how to play?
And
Never
I
mind.
also just got myself a new camera to be able to record my newest videos with. It's a Sony A7S II camera.
Ooh.
But when I got this, there was a slight problem during delivery. Apparently, I don't know if you ever had this happen to you, but when I got this camera, apparently it didn't come with all the parts.
Oh.
Only the camera. It was supposed to come with a lens and about 5 to 6 batteries. That's what the box said.
Mm-hmm.
And the charger and the instruction manual. But sometimes when you get things from like Amazon or something, because that's where I got this,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it may come with everything, but then there might be some things that are kind of
Right.
maybe missing. But we're trying to sort out to get the other stuff for this camera, so I can be able to use this for my newest video work.
I mostly just use my phone, but
Awesome.
Uh-huh.
can you teach me how to use Clipchamp?
At least there's some good news about the new year.
Oh, really?
Despite the bad stuff, because I'm trying to ignore the bad stuff, even when
Mhm.
I was going through my anxiety about a couple years ago, back in 2021, it was only due to because we were still going through the COVID stuff, and
Mhm.
I was kind of like really going out on a limb, like we weren't going to survive this, and the stress and the the kind of anxiousness from the whole experience, if we'd have to wear masks for the rest of our lives and
Right.
not be able to go anywhere or see anyone or do anything, um, it was really kind of getting me under pressure, and it caused me heart clinches, and it sucked.
Right.
Nice.
But I think I'm doing okay now. I have stress vitamins to help kind of calm me down a bit, and I have a new substance coming soon that should be able to help a little more, because I'm still kind of feeling a little bit uneasy, but I'm trying to keep myself in control. At least I'm able to go to the gym and also kind of get a little physical workout, like run on the treadmill, do some bench press lifting, and this new machine that is supposed to help with my legs, because I'm starting to suffer some uh, cracklings in my kneecaps, and that is due because of the tiniest little air bubbles. You ever have one of those in one of your limbs? They kind
I'm-
of like they're kind of like in there, and they kind of make your limbs crackle a little bit. Yeah, it makes
I'm not
me
too sure if I did or not.
I
well.
mean,
I'm
sometimes
starting
maybe.
to have it right now, and it's killing me. But
Dang.
I'm trying to get some physical workout to fix that. But I should be okay.
Oh, Zach. Guess what I got for Christmas?
Okay.
As long as I just
Oh crap.
keep
happened?
focusing on the positive, I should get through this.
Oh wait, I don't think it's gonna work because I'm streaming. Oh well.
And at least I'm still able to do some other stuff. I'm able to help a lot of people all over the internet with all sorts of fun, crazy stuff.
Right.
I was able to help. I was able to help one of my friends, Cameron J. Smith, who is a big fan of both My Little Pony and Power Rangers, from
Nice.
Mighty Morphin all the way to the newest one, which I think is Cosmic Fury, I believe, somewhere around there. And I was able to help him with some certain animations and special effects and recreating some scenes from any of the episodes of either show and such.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was also able to help out Agent Fluffy. If you don't know who she is, I was able to help her with some things like voice work, her channel intro,
Yeah, I noticed some of your work
especially
with her.
for her own original series, Lighter Shade of Crimson. And on that series, I provided some of the animation, artwork, and I also portrayed the voice of Fluffy's OC character, her original OC character of her grandmother named Granny Ella.
Oh, cute.
Awesome.
Yeah, I based my voice for Granny Ella off of the movie Mrs. Doubtfire featuring
Oh.
Robin Williams. R.I.P. Robin.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Yeah,
is my mic
Robin
working?
Williams was able to do like an elderly female voice, and it was really spot on. He really like stole the movie
Mm-hmm.
with that character.
Oh, definitely.
So for me, I had to be able to find a combination between that voice that he did and my own voice. So
Right.
when I do an elderly female, like, it's not like this kind where I'm like, oh, I just broke my hip. not like that kind. More like a sweet, gentle kind. Not like a Granny Ella. I mean Granny Smith. Excuse me, Granny Smith, where she was like that kind of voice. But my Granny Ella voice is It's a little more like this, darling, where it's a little more calmer and almost like a storyteller, almost, or like someone that you completely give your whole entrust to.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
Oh, thank you, darling. I really tried my best.
Okay.
Oh,
Look,
There we go. Yeah, my
it
mic
looks.
wasn't working for like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, technology can sometimes do that to you,
Well, plus
Script. Believe me.
I don't know if you heard me, but I got a Blue Yeti for Christmas, and I'm still figuring out how to use it.
Well, it's always good to upgrade your equipment, but
Well, the thing
it
is,
sometimes
sorry.
but sometimes sometimes takes a little while to get used to
Oh
the
yes.
device before you get fully extended with it.
Yeah, cause like I usually use a recording app on my phone, and it was decent quality, and I would use like a headset, but it was like a. I actually have it. I don't know if my camera will work, cause I'm
Well,
streaming.
I've used a bunch of different microphone types in my day. I was just using one time I was just basically using uh,
Yeah,
our
it's up.
old laptop's microphone, built-in microphone,
Right.
for doing recording voices and such. But then I was able to use an actual microphone. I can't remember which one it was, but then after that microphone, then I switched to a Blue Snowball around 2015, 16, somewhere around there. But
Right.
then around this year, I upgraded to this one, which is the Fee-Fine condenser microphone. It's kind of hard to see because my camera's showing a
Right.
background, but you can kind of see it if I put my hands on it. Um, this is what the microphone looks like right here, and it has a pop filter,
Mhm.
so I can get good voice quality.
I
But
still don't know how to
I'm
use mine.
hoping, but I'm hoping to get an upgrade again to a different kind of microphone. Um, but I'm still doing fine with what I have for right this minute until I can
Same.
afford what I need to get.
Yeah, I'm sending a picture in voice chat. This is what I used to use. Hang on, it's sending. So yeah, for those in my stream, this is what I would use. It's just a little, not a USB. It's a plug-in to my phone, and that's what I would use for my recording. And it was, decent quality, not like professional quality or anything, but it was good for the time being. But it
Oh
used to be
yeah,
I would
yeah.
just I so when I first started my voice acting work for Lotus, um I used an iPhone 4 and I used a little voice app on it. And that was what first I used my Kindle and then would make a video file and then eventually used the iPhone 4 and then eventually upgraded to my Chromebook. And I would just record like what's it called, screen record the recording, and I would just screen record me reading the lines, and then I just went back to a phone mic, and yeah. So I have no idea what the heck I'm doing.
Well, you'll get the hang. You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Oh, eventually, yes.
Doesn't
you
usually happen
don't
right.
give up.
Doesn't usually happen right away. It takes a little practice.
Yeah. I actually plan to use, well, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to re-record it, but I do plan to use the Yeti for my original songs. I'm at least going to use it for my upcoming EP, but yeah, with most of the for my current album, I used the headset to record it, and it's decent quality, but yeah,
Well, at least you're using something for the time being
yeah,
until further notice.
right,
Until you're able to do other stuff, you do the main stuff you have at your disposal.
right.
Yeah. man, I gotta shave soon, but I can't shave just yet because I'm still trying to get over my anxiety problems, and also
Yeah.
I'm trying to wait for my biggest project of all to make its way to YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a fan made version, like a spoof of my favorite show from 1996, and when it got a reboot during 2019, Blue's Clues.
Oh, I
Um,
remember you
I
telling
make
me about that.
Yeah, I am starting to get some animations done for it, but I can't get the green screen filming until I uh get my new camera sorted, because I want to be able to record my show with this camera, because
Right.
it's supposed to record 4K quality, I think. Um and I'm also waiting for a very special subject for my show as well, and that is children participation, like on camera or voice appearances of any children at all.
Nice.
Because you know how Blues Clues obviously was able to have a lot of children participation. Like they can perform on camera, or they can have uh, an on camera appearance. They can be able to do whatever they're instructed to do on the show. So um, the show could be put together to make it kid friendly, and it's like a problem solving show
Mm-hmm.
for like the the way younger kids, like kind of like how when we were really like just about um maybe around our infant years, or somewhere around
Mm-hmm.
our mid kids, like around 6 or 7 or something like that. um and they were able to have any kind of kids do anything. Like they were able to do on camera work for the time where it's mail time, and we get a letter from a couple kids doing some activities, like uh, they're going on an adventure, or they're uh, doing art activities or something like that. But then kids can be able to actually perform their voice on a microphone, and then the animators do the rest. They add their voice to the cartoon characters on the show, and a lot of the cartoon characters on Blue's Clues back in the day were either made out of like cardboard cutout shapes, little felt
Right.
pieces, paper, all sorts of different clay models and such. And then they used the oldest versions of Adobe After Effects and Adobe Photoshop to animate everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they were able to do an extraordinary job, and I'm trying to keep like that nostalgia and original create oh, excuse me, original creation of how it looks back in the day alive.
I think I'm familiar with that season.
Man, I'm tired.
Yeah, it's been a long day for all of us.
Oh,
I
definitely.
I know. I just got back from school.
So you see, I'm sitting in the voice chat. One of the animations that I have for Zeus Clues at the moment, which is a character who is like the character Slippery Soap, you know, the bar of soap
Oh
character,
yeah, I remember the
and
bar of
he,
soap.
yeah, uh, this character on Zeus Clues, his name is Sydney Soap, and he's like a sort of a slight greenish, slight sort of uh detinted green color, kind of like a mint soap almost, or I don't know. Um, but you can see I was able to animate him uh, using a few different softwares. Um,
Right.
the body of Sydney was actually sculpted in Blender, which is a 3D program.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was able to render out various positions of how the model's going to be positioned, so I could be able to make him do like full body turns and such. But then the rest of the character was animated in Adobe Flash, like the face and the arms. But then for the animation where you see him, because this animation shows him um, jumping into the bathtub and swimming around. Um, the rest of the animation of him jumping in and those bubble suds in the bathtub were animated using After Effects,
Right.
and the splashing effects and bubbles are just stock footage. But you can definitely see how much I had to put into this to almost make it feel like the original Blue's Clues, or at least a fan recreation of how they would be able to construct a Blue's Clues episode,
Right.
or something similar. And I'm trying to work on a new animation for Zeus Clues where it has the backyard characters like Shovel and Pail.
Mm-hmm.
But the characters for my show, they're actually a, uh, a garden trowel and a flower pot. And their names are Travis and Fiona.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, Travis is an orange garden trowel, and Fiona is like a purple sort of purple flower pot here, and I have some other characters that are being put into the show, like the mailbox character. His name is Max, and he's like a blue mailbox, and he's kind of constructed the way where mailbox was made on the show. It's actually a real mailbox, and all the pieces are photographed separately, so the animators can manually animate it in the animation software. Um, and I also portray the voice of the mailbox character from my show. So Max's voice is basically
It's almost like the way you almost hear Kermit the Frog, but without the pronunciation of how Kermit talks. It's
You
just
mean
basically
like-
this
oh,
kind
sorry.
of a voice.
Like the little Kermit the Frog here, like that.
Kermit
Yeah.
the Frog here.
Sorry.
it's almost like Kermit the Frog, but without the pronunciation of how Kermit pronounces words or says certain phrases. Instead of
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
his voice is kind of bubbly like that. But
The Max voice is without the bubbliness, so it could sound a little more original, like a voice that almost anyone could do, but I'm making it how Max would sound. It'd be like, Hiya, Zach, here's your letter.
like that.
Cute.
And then the main character of the whole show itself is Zoo, which is why I'm calling it Zoo's Clues. And Zoo is basically an animated monkey who I also voice.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, the voice of Zoo is like like that. It's sort of like it's sort of like a inhaling screech mechanism that I
Right.
was able to do for many years, and somehow I just thought of bringing it to a character. Yeah, kind of like how you understand that one of the co-creators of the show Tracy Page Johnson, she actually portrays the voice of Blue. So, the way Blue talks is not. It's not like how actual dogs speak, where they just go. "Roo, roo, 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 roo." It's more like a. It's
Do
more
they
like
go
a.
like a?
Yeah, basic. Like that to make it sound friendly. Yeah, like just like that. Um, you can definitely understand how all this stuff was able to really make the show unique as it is. And I also don't know if you noticed anyone at all, especially here on the live stream, but I don't know if any of you know that recently last year, the pilot, the very rare pilot of Blue's Clues was finally revealed after 26 years.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. The original name of the show was called Blueprints, and there was a lot of changes before they have what we know of today, where Steve was wearing the striped shirt and um yeah. In the original pilot, he was actually wearing a reddish sort of polo shirt with short sleeves, and his hair was also styled differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
My so the Steve actually came to a convention in my area recently, like in this I think this past year, and my brother, who's a huge Blues Clues fan, got to meet Steve, and my my niece, she's like 5 right now, and at the time, so my brother got to take a picture with Steve, and my niece was like, "My uncle knows Steve." It was so cute because she watched Blue's Clues a little bit, so she's like, "He knows Steve."
Well, right beside Blue's Clues, I hope that your brother and niece are gonna love what I'm trying to do, which
Yeah.
is again recreate the original Blue's Clues, but make it fan made.
Right.
Yeah, again, it's gonna have the same look as how Blue's Clues almost had it, um, but where there's just certain changes. Like, um, here is the design of how, you know how the the original living room was like with the pinks, the sort of pink sort of scribbled wallpaper, and
Yeah, I
there
think
was the
so.
red thinking chair, the yellow frame, and side table drawer.
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, if I share on the chat here, here is
Ooh,
my take on the living room.
cute.
It's with red with white polka dots on the wallpaper. There's a green carpet. There's a different version of what a frame would look like, just a basic wooden looking frame. Um, and the drawer character, her name is Danica Drawer, and she's blue, and uh, I even have a Facebook group where it explains everything about my show and about each of the characters and how some of them are actually siblings and or cousins of the characters on Blue's Clues.
Nice.
Uh huh. Yeah, it shows right here on my Facebook group. All of the characters. Like, there's basically me, myself, Zach, and I was able to, uh, I'm able to walk around the house, look for clues, and communicate with the viewer through the camera and the computer or TV screen, and they would help me solve puzzles and figure out what Zeus Clues is telling us. And I also put that I am the nephew of all 3 hosts of Blues Clues:
Oh.
Steve, Joe, and the new guy, Josh.
Cute.
Yeah. And for one of my Zeus Clues episodes, when I do get the show a little more ongoing, um, I am hoping to have an episode where I have all three hosts as a cameo.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks to the website cameo.com, I might be able to have that chance.
Nice.
Yeah, and then it shows here the other characters. There's Zoo, there's Max the Mailbox, and uh, Mailbox on Blue's Clues is actually Max's uncle, and and he's al- and Max almost tries to follow in his uncle's footsteps, which is he's like a hilarious almost comedian,
Right.
and just makes everyone laugh with jokes and all sorts of funny stuff. And then it shows right here Danica Drawer. She is the keeper of my super duper notebook. And she is Side Table Drawer's sister.
Cute.
She is also incredibly shy and soft spoken like Side Table, and has a hidden talent for singing and wants to grow up to be a famous singer. And then there's Tenselina, the alarm clock, and she is Tickety's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, and then there's Mr. Galacto and Miss Italia, who are the parent characters of Zeus Clues. And
Nice.
yeah, and it says here that Mr. Galacto is Mr. Salt's brother, and Miss Italia is Mrs. Pepper's sister, and uh, you know how Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper are French?
Yeah.
Well, I have Mr. Galacto and Miss Italia be Italian.
Cute.
Yeah, they almost look similar to Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper because of the character color, but instead of just making them with felt pieces, I actually use a PNG image of a real salt shaker and use my Photoshop skills to have the textures of garlic powder and Italian seasoning in either one to show which character is who.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see Sydney Soap, who is the well-meaning klutz, kind of like how Slippery is, because sometimes when he appears on the show, he usually have a catchphrase which everyone knows. It's basically "Whoa," because Soap is slippery, and that's why Slippery, Slippery
Cute.
Soap. Uh huh. And then it shows right here Travis and Fiona, and they're both brother and sister, just like Shovel and Pail on Blue's Clues. And
Cute.
Travis and Fiona are actually Shovel and Pail's cousins. Yep. Yep. I have a lot of things planned for this show, and I recently did a live stream explaining the whole thing about how I'm putting it together, what I'm needing for the show, as well as being able to have children participation so I could be able to really make the show official like the original Blue's Clues.
Mm-hmm.
And there's even this one photo that I put together of where I saw this one picture of Steve, where everyone saw this one picture where he was actually giving a thumbs up to like Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, and I was able to Photoshop him out of that picture, and I actually put him in one of my pictures where he appears on Zeus Clues, and he's wearing his original green striped shirt, and he's giving me a thumbs up.
Cute.
Yeah, I have that picture right here. Let me find it. Right about. Where is it? Where is it? right here somewhere. I have it saved. I do. Here it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just me in front of a green screen wearing the outfit that I'm going to wear for Zoo's Clues. And I'd like to point out that's not actually my hair, because I'm a redhead.
Yeah, I kind of figured that wasn't your hair.
Yeah.
No offense.
That none taken. I was just still trying to grow out my hair because I always wanted to know what it'd be like to be shoulder length.
Mm-hmm.
And since my hair is so thick, sometimes it kind of sticks up, but it can still kind of go over my shoulders a bit.
Right.
I'm hoping to get my hair cut, but I'm waiting for a special episode of Zoo's Clues when I can get more episodes going, where I do an episode where it shows children it's okay to be a little afraid of having your first haircut, and it's always good to talk about if something is bothering you about it, like if either you don't know how you're gonna look when the haircut is done, or if somehow it might possibly hurt, because sometimes they might almost accidentally nick a certain area of your head, or they might almost accidentally pull on your hair too hard when they try to get the strands up. But it's to be able to set a good example and show kids that it is okay to be afraid of your first haircut, and you could still be able to get a good trim and look like a new person, but still be yourself.
Yeah, because of my autism, I don't like hair touching my neck. So ever since sophomore year or freshman year, I've just chopped it off. Like when I was in middle school, it was like down to my ears. But once I hit high school, I'm like, nope, I don't like it touching my neck at all. I'm trying to find a video of me, how much it bothers me to the point where I don't care how long it is. Wrong thing. Crap.
Take your time. There's no hurry.
Yeah, I pressed one of my personal videos. Oh boy. I'm looking through my Facebook, so I'm trying not to expose myself too much.
Well, at least you're not screen sharing, because then it would probably be all over the internet. But
yeah.
I don't think you have screen sharing enabled according to your live stream. I am watching it right now to make sure nothing like that would happen.
Yeah, I'm trying my, because I'm still new with this, but yeah, I am going to show it on the stream, but I'm gonna I might just pull it up on my phone actually.
Well, whichever you want to do, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Okay, but believe me, back in the day, my hair before I grew it out this long, like almost down to the middle of my back almost.
Mm-hmm.
Back then when I was a kid, my hair usually was either just buzzed cut to be able to make it just like kind of like how you just have your hair just like very very short strokes, but still have the full head of hair almost. But then other times my hair would stick up like an afro because of how it's so thick.
Right.
Yeah, if I search on either my Facebook or my mom's Facebook, because she has photos of me from way back when I was really little.
My mom's a photographer, so I relate. I remember when I was on a trip to Arizona or something once. I remember hearing my mom's camera clicking, and I was sleeping, and I just woke up, and she's like, "Go back to sleep."
Oh, that is adorable.
Yeah, I mean, when it's your mother, it's not as creepy, I guess is the word.
Well, sometimes it's just a little confusing when you don't know what's happening.
Hang on, I found the video, but I'm gonna have to watch it first to make
Okay,
sure
well-
it doesn't like expose anything. So give me a sec.
Well, while we're all waiting, here's this one picture of me when I was about
Oh, you're
maybe
so
a few-
cute.
yeah, that and that is how light my hair was back then. It was that light.
Oh god, this is a terrible video. I don't know why I really liked that. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna screen cap this.
Okay.
It's a terrible quality, but this is me with
Oh,
my hair in a ponytail.
Believe me, back in the day, all videos of us were low quality all the time.
No, it's literally me taking a video of a video off my computer screen.
Well, even so, all the past photos and videos of us were probably not that good because we were still all trying to understand that
Right.
technology.
Well, I was in senior or not senior year, freshman year. It's just yeah, but you can see it doesn't look like
Yeah.
me too much, and I'm wearing a hat, but
I can see you're wearing a hat.
yeah,
Well-
it was like my favorite hat at the time. It was a husky hat, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever.
Well, no matter how you look in your photographs back in
Mhm.
the day or how you look like now, I think you still look good either way, Script, because
Aw, thank
you're
you.
You always be you, no matter what you look like. Because believe me, my sister also went through a bunch of different changes. She was once the blonde little girl, but now she's been going through all sorts of random stuff. She was able to do various different hair designs. We discovered that she was pansexual a couple years ago. And she was able to dye her hair different colors, sometimes have it at certain lengths almost. She almost kind of had her hair how you have yours right now, Script.
Yeah,
joke.
I prefer short hair.
Sometimes it gets a little in the way of your face and kind of itches a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes that can happen to some people. They're almost like, I probably want to change my appearance a little bit because I don't know how I feel about this. But maybe someday I might look like my old self again.
Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to do this. So this is... I'm sharing it on my stream. This is the terrible picture of me with a ponytail, but that's... I have better examples, but... yeah, but anyway, let me find an old picture of middle school. If I can find
Okay.
one. I know I have one, it's just... Yeah, but when I was in grade school, it used to be, like, really long to the point where I wouldn't take care of it.
Right.
So, yeah, hang on. Oh, it's still playing the video. Okay. Let's see. Profile photos, where are you? Albums. Profile pictures. It's probably in my profile pictures.
Probably.
I need to find... I
so
need
funny?
to share this with you. Hang on.
Okay.
So this is just a picture of me at girls' camp. It always makes me laugh. Hang on, it's sending.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a oh god, there's a giant zit on my nose. I forgot about that.
Oh, believe me, you don't have to worry about acne. I've been dealing with that for a long time.
Yeah, but I need to show this to my stream now. Give me a sec, because it's just too good to not share.
You know, from far away, it almost looks like in the picture you're sticking out your tongue, but from far
I
away,
was.
it almost looks like you aren't. It almost looks like
I know,
your
right?
actual bottom. Yeah, I one time I actually tried to pull a trick on that on someone where I stuck out my tongue, but I did I didn't think that they would actually figure out it was my tongue and not my lower lip.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh, I just found my old OC. It's not even. I changed her design a lot, but this is one of the original. Oh, that's Streamlabs. I want Discord. This is one of her old designs. She used to be a unicorn, and then I changed her into an earth pony for some reason. I mean, Script is an earth pony, but yeah.
well, maybe. Wait, so she was a unicorn, but then you changed her to an earth pony,
Well-
or was she an earth pony first?
Well, here's the thing. I have two pictures that are back to back. Here's the other one. Hang on, I gotta.
Well, I understand you have different pictures of your OC, but which one was it first?
Oh, you mean the original? Oh boy, she was a Twilight recolor.
No, I mean, was she an earth pony or
Oh,
unicorn?
I'm sorry. She was a unicorn first.
Okay, so she probably maybe suffered something where she lost her horn.
No, it's not that. It's just I decided to become an earth pony because I decided to change my appearance. So this is a picture. I had to trim it. Pardon?
Well, I know about how you changed your OC, but I'm
Oh.
talking about if your character had a backstory of how
Oh.
she got changed, kind of like how Twilight became from a unicorn to an alicorn, where
Right.
she got her first wings. Remember?
Yeah,
Something like that kind of story.
I do have a story planned called I can't remember what I called it, but it's basically where Script wakes up one day as her previous form. So like the old version
the unicorn
of her.
one.
Yeah, the unicorn form. So yeah, chat. This is. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to. There it is. So this is when I had short hair in middle school.
Yeah, I see on the picture.
Yeah, and yeah,
You do look adorable.
I know I was 13 in that photo because that was when my nephew was born.
And how old are you now?
22, turning 23.
Well, like I said, I'm already 26, so I'm about a few years older than you.
Yeah. And then there is a really good picture I have. Where is it? I think I have it. Oh, I
Okay.
need to show this off because I feel pretty in this picture.
Okay.
This is when I was in Phantom, and this was actually before I showed my face officially.
I see.
Let me see how many. Okay, I only have the one. So, but this is like one of my favorite photos of me, just because I actually feel happy with how I look. Then again, that was before crap hit the fan.
Well, despite whatever anything happened, I'm sure you still again look great no matter how you choose,
Yeah.
because you are Script Singer. Despite I don't know what your real name is, but whoever you are, Script, you are great. Whoever you are, just putting
Thank
that
you.
out there.
Yeah, and then this is an old picture of when I was little, before our dog passed away, my childhood dog. Her name was Misty. I keep opening the wrong thing. There we go. It's not the best picture of my hair, but, you know. I just like this picture.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
Misty
that
was
is-
a really good dog.
Well, that is very adorable.
Yeah.
And like I was talking about before, how I used to look, especially how my hair was styled. That's what it looked like. I'm in the middle. between my stepdad Joe and my brother Jaden.
Oh,
My hair
cute.
was, again, sticking up like an afro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also just have like a couple of other pictures from Phantom. Like there's this one. Where's Discord? There it is. This one I really pretty. Just I I feel pretty when I wear makeup, but I'm all for natural beauty, but
Well, sometimes it doesn't hurt to kind of freshen up a little.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and then there's also this one isn't my best. I still look cute. It's just my sister did my makeup and I wasn't supposed to look like that.
Well, let's just say it could possibly have been a tiny little accident.
Yeah.
Just a tiny one.
I think it was during a dress rehearsal, so it didn't matter too much, if I remember.
Yeah, maybe the eyeliner brush or like lipstick or anything might have just kind of got offset a tiny bit, but I'm sure I'm sure it would have been fixable.
Yeah, I think my sister was trying to give me the little cat iris thing. But yeah, this is also one of my favorite pictures. I don't remember any context before it, but it was probably during rehearsal or something. It looks like I'm in the choir room at the old high school.
Right.
Yeah. I miss the old high school.
I believe a lot of people, well, almost all people, miss their high school.
Well,
Me especially.
Well, the thing is, I went to Provo High, so the old building, I grew up in it, so it's basically my childhood. Here, I have a picture of me standing in front of part of it. I actually took this after graduation, I think. And I don't think I was supposed to be there, but we were just going to take a quick picture. So, yeah, my mom's a photographer. I probably said that already. But she
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know.
yeah, she did all my senior photos. So, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but that school has a lot of memories. And I grew up there, my siblings went there, and I just have a lot of fond memories of it.
Yeah, believe me, I've had a lot of memories in my high school too. There was a lot of times where I was able to help out the school with certain things, like I was able to perform in like the homecoming parades. I would dress up as a
nice.
mascot. I was dressed up as a Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
My school aide was able to help me construct a full paper mache head of Mickey Mouse that I can wear as a whole mascot. And I had a PA system into the head so I could project my voice out so I can be able to perform my Mickey Mouse voice to the whole audience.
Nice. Oh, I'll pick that.
Yeah. And then...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah? You go ahead.
Yeah, I just remembered a little thing I had from when we did Little Mermaid. So it was closing night. It was the scene where the girls are all saying the Spartacus scene, basically, as I call it, where they're saying I'm Ariel and stuff.
Yeah.
Or I'm the girl you were looking for. And there's this guy who does this, and he's announcing the next suitor, and he's just doing this, and eventually he just picks it up and just smashes it on the stage, and pieces of the cane just flew into the audience. So I have a piece of the cane as a keepsake.
Right.
I think it's in
Okay.
my glass cabinet behind me, but yeah.
Okay. There was also another thing I did in high school, which was I was able to perform a song for one of my school dances.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to perform "Who Wants to Live Forever" by Queen.
oh,
It's my favorite song.
yeah. That actually reminds me of another thing. Hang on, let me grab something real quick.
Yeah, and one of the
Where
guys,
is it?
I and I think one of the girls in the audience was actually recording me, and they shared it on Facebook. I thought I was just astounded. I was just astounded when they posted the video
Hold
on
on, get around
Facebook
my
of
ear.
me
There we go.
singing.
Sorry, I had to disconnect myself from the computer.
That's okay. I
Just opening this brings back memories. Hello, dog. Stop licking me. Oh, this is my senior year. This is my senior yearbook. This is the new school. It's actually a print of the new one, so it's really cool. It's really sad though because a lot of it is like people were like, "Oh, this is the yearbook to buy," and they were like saying, "Buy this yearbook. It's good. You guys are gonna be looking back on it for years." And it's just like half of it is, not even great. Like, what's this? Oh, I still have my yearbook list in here for people I wanted people to sign. But for example, my crush the person who did Phantom, all the kids in yearbook had a crush on our Phantom. He was like the hot guy in our school. He was like the most popular guy, and he is like on almost every single other page. So yeah, I also remember our teacher, my choir director. Oh boy. This brings back memories. So our choir director has a tradition where he signs by his photo, and where is it? He didn't even have enough room to write next to his thing, so I think he had to write it on a different page or something. Let me see, where is it? I'm also surprised this thing is still in good condition, because partially because I never touch it. Where is it? I think it's on the choir page. There's soccer, volleyball, cross country, boys tennis, girls tennis, football, ballroom, varsity, marching band. Oh yeah! I remember Cody. I wonder how he's doing. Here we go. Ladies, I also remember, the only people who really got photographed. Oh no, I think it was junior year. I don't remember.
That must have been somewhere.
Yeah, Oh. Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Oh yeah, make it black. I have all these notes in here. Like, there was this inside joke in theater, when we did Pimpernel, where we would always say "make it black." So
Yeah.
yeah, and it just became a joke, like an inside joke with them. Yeah, but like, so our Phantom's is on like all the theater pages, and yeah, like he's even in the tech. I don't remember if he was in tech, but yeah. Anyway, where is it? I think it's on the teacher page. Where's the teacher page? I keep getting distracted. It's been a while since I've looked at this thing. Okay.
It's been a while since anyone's seen their yearbook.
Oh, I never look at mine. Okay, that's freshman.
It wasn't until recently that I was able to look through mine.
That kid looks familiar. Huh. I've probably seen him around at work or something. I don't know. Alright. Which Oh, I need to share my senior quote. Where is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Oh, wait. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I must have passed it. Because this is S's. Oh, I forgot about that. So,
What?
so for 2 years, I carried enemy school colors as a blanket. I actually still have it. It's not in my room right now, I don't think. But I had an orange blanket, and I carried it to school for 2 years. Nobody cared. And I wore it for my senior photo. And that is such a bad picture of me. I don't like that picture. But, you know, it's school photos. It's tradition. And my quote was, Schmebulok, Senior. Which is a reference to Gravity Falls, if nobody knows. Okay, let's see. Sophomores. Main office, administration. Where is his page? Yeah, the new high school, a lot of things were messed up. Partially because it was the first year it was open.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but... I mean, it's a really good school. It's just... Oh my gosh. So there's this whole page called Hidden Areas. It's a club. It says, even though we don't have the tunnels like the old school, there will always be spots that nobody knows about. Join yearbook and you can find these cool places too. And I just crossed it out and said no. Because half of the places are in the auditorium. Join tech. We need people in tech. Not the Hidden Areas Club. It really ticked me off. Anyway. Okay, around Provo. Time capsule. Oh yeah, TikTok got popular during senior year. So did Hamilton, apparently. I don't know why Hamilton got so popular. I mean, around my senior year, when it came out, like, what, 5 years before? Oh, hey! I remember that kid.
It's a mystery about what happened.
I need to go through these more often. Oh, he was a Sterling Scholar. Yeah, so that page could be excused. But yeah, like, let me see. In the Scarlet Pimpernel page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. He's on 7 pictures in that page, but then again, he was the lead. He's on 1, 2... he's on 2 pages on the tech page. And, oh wait, make that 3, 4, 5... 5 pages on the tech page. Yeah, but he was in, like, everything, though. Anyway, I am sorry. I keep getting sidetracked.
It's okay. You don't need to keep apologizing.
I am an over-apologizer. And I am sorry for being that. I did that for humor.
All of us get sidetracked a lot of times.
Especially
even
when
me.
you haven't seen something in years. I also remember in my sister's yearbook one year, she was on the soccer team, and they wrote her last name wrong.
Said, or seen for years.
Oh, definitely. At least 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, almost 5 years. Come on, I used to know the pages, but because I never look at this thing. I mean, it still smells like fresh ink. Yeah, it does. Okay, there's varsity. Oh yeah, did they even put in the D&D club in this? Because I remember that was the year we started it.
Well, there's been a lot of stuff I haven't seen in about 10 years since I got into high school.
Yeah, they didn't put in the D&D club, even though they took our picture. Like, they took a couple of pictures of some clubs, and they didn't even put all of them in, even though it was the first year at the new high school.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff, again, like I was talking about, that I did in my old school. There's been a lot of stuff since I've been doing, since the beginning, where I was orientating in 2012 to high school, but didn't officially start till 2013, but then I didn't graduate until 2016. And it's been about,
I
10
forgot
years
about
ago
that.
since 2013.
I think I could be remembering wrong. I don't remember. Okay, we got people. Is this teachers or is this... Oh no, this is seniors. Okay, so we can skip those. Is this more students? Yeah, that's juniors, sophomore. I skipped a whole bunch. Oh, here we go. I saw something. Oh, this is something from my ASL teacher. She says, "Script, you've been so fun in ASL the last 2 years. I hope you use sign forever and that it comes in handy." Yeah. She liked puns. Okay, I think I found it. Maybe. Yes. Okay, so let me see. My choir director. Oh, that brings back memories. Script, I am so proud of your growth over the years. I am glad that you have chosen to stay and make an impact on the world around you. And he said that the day I showed my music video in my senior year. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this brings back so many memories. Oh, you guys want to hear the note I read to myself?
What is it?
I used to, like, ever since I started getting yearbooks, I would write notes to my future self. It says,
Oh,
"Dear
yeah.
me, oops, forgot to write before others. Now I need to write this all crooked. Oh well. There, that's better. Senior was cool. We did 2 plays and choir was fun. Clubs were cool and I wish I did more, but still it was cool. 17-year-old me." But yeah, it's like, here, let me see if I can draw a shape. I don't know. It's like this, it's like this tiny space here, skinny space here, and then this chunk here. So yeah, but someone said, "Dude, hey senior, have a good time adulting." I don't remember who wrote that. Oh yeah, I think my art teacher drew that. I don't remember. I need to actually, like, look back on these one of these days.
Well, there's plenty of time for that.
Yeah, I remember. Someone said, "Shush, I'm hiding," and they wrote it, like, in the spine of my book. Oh, did I really get my case managed? Oh god, what did she say? "It's been such a pleasure knowing you. I hope you continue developing your talents and enjoy the life you live. Remember, you're always a friend in my class." I didn't love my case manager. She and I just had some issues, but we tried to get along.
I bet.
Yeah, it's just the special ed system needs work in my high school.
Ah.
Just holding this brings back memories. I miss being in high school. I am very grateful my choir conductor has started a community choir though. We have a whole like it's partially alumni, but we like just welcome the public to join too, and it just excuse me, it feels just like high school.
Well, you know, there is such a thing as a high school reunion, so
I know, it's just it hasn't. I heard most of them take place at least 10 years after graduation, but I haven't encountered one yet.
well, it's already been 10 years for me, and I'm still waiting on mine.
I need your opinion on a picture, by the way.
Okay.
Does this look like me?
Let's see.
I sent it in Discord.
I know.
Okay,
can
I wasn't
see on
sure.
Discord. I was looking at two different monitors.
Oh, my bad. I guess
Yeah,
that wasn't my bad.
I have two monitors on my computer because, like I said, I've been upgrading on all my stuff.
Right, I only got a PC laptop.
And what are you dressed up as?
I'm a butler, basically.
Ah, well, that is a pretty escortable costume.
Yeah, the thing is, so it was for, I think it was titled Who is the Scarlet Pimpernel? It's the one that goes, Who is the Scarlet Pimpernel? And it's the start of Act 2, I believe.
Right.
I also remember my friend, I'm gonna redact their names. It was, what was the characters' names? It was Percy and Marguerite. I would enter backstage with them because I just basically did this the entire time. I would stand in one place. I also remember I would walk through the curtain, look down, and then up. And we filmed it, and we sold copies of the production. But,
Right.
Yeah. Did my mic die again? Oh, there we go. I think it's fixed. Yeah, but just watching it. But I remember Marguerite and Percy would just freak out backstage because everyone kept singing the song wrong. They kept on timing it wrong and stuff. So, and anytime, like every night backstage, they're just like, "Argh!"
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, but I have a whole collection on my Facebook of old photos.
Right.
I will say this has to be probably one of my favorite pictures of me. Hang on, I'm sending it.
All right.
This was junior prom. I mean, it wasn't prom, it was homecoming. Back when I had
It's so
braces.
pretty.
I know, it's like one of my... I think my sister-in-law took this photo. She's also a photographer. So, yeah, like, it's funny because my mom's a photographer, I kind of know all the techniques of taking pictures and, like, you know, posing and stuff, because, you know, my whole entire life my mom's been a photographer.
I see.
So yeah, but yeah, that reminds me, we still need to upload those pictures from 2020 of that photo shoot we did. Go away, antivirus. Oh, Cole, why did I do that?
What'd you do?
It's a personal photo of a friend of mine, and I don't want to expose her. But it was us our freshman year. Ugh, God, my eye makeup is so messed up in that picture. But I drew, like, mustaches and sunglasses and all this crazy stickers on it for some reason.
Really?
Yup. Oh. I just found something.
What'd you find?
A picture of Muffin.
I don't know who Muffin is.
My cat. She's the one that we had to put down in August.
Oh.
Come on. There we go. My audio died. Sorry. I miss her. I just found another funny. So, back when I was a little skinnier, my dog. Come on, computer. When I was a little skinnier, my dog would be able to fit in my jacket. I mean, I probably still would do this with my Odd Ones Out hoodie. But so I would stick her in. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, testing. Yeah, now. Yeah, my audio died, and apparently my audio died on Discord too.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it, but I just started cackling. Because I found
Okay.
this. It's an old picture of me and my dog, Amber.
It's adorable.
Yeah, she would get cold sometimes, so I would just stick her in my hoodie. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. There we go. I actually remember showing my niece and nephew a video I made for Muffin once. It was a little tribute. It was the song. What was it called? It was by. Oh crap! My computer's gonna die. Dang it! I rhymed. Dag nabbit. Anyway, it was "Frozen in Time" by Steve Cash.
Mm-hmm.
And I just made a little tribute with some family photos. I would show it on stream, but it has my niece and nephew and I think it has my niece and nephew in it and a few family members, and I don't want to expose them. So, but
It's fine.
yeah, I showed it to my niece and nephew, and my niece just starts bawling. And I'm like, hey, what's wrong, sweetie? And she's like, I miss Muffin. I expected my nephew to cry too, but he was pretty tough. I could tell he was upset
see.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we miss her. I also, well, I want to show it so bad on stream, but there's a photo of my brother-in-law eating dinner. He has mashed potatoes. I think it might have been Thanksgiving dinner or something, but Muffin is just like, she's on the arm of the couch, and he's like side glancing her, and she's like just trying to steal his food.
I see.
Yeah. Holy crap, I was skinny in that photo. Compared to now, at least. Oh. Also, do I look... I got a question for you, Zach.
Hmm?
Do I look like Justin Bieber Bieber in this photo?
Almost.
Oh my gosh, come on.
I said almost. But
Why?
but Justin Bieber has a taller head. He does.
That was senior year. I was just dead. I was so exhausted. I don't even remember if I had early morning seminary that day.
But like I was trying to say, I said you almost, but I wasn't really trying to make
No,
it
you're
sound
good.
like
It's just
I wasn't trying to make it sound like an insult.
no, it's
I'm just
not.
saying to what I see in my eyes.
It's not I don't take it as that. It's just when I was dating my first boyfriend, he said I looked like Justin Bieber.
Okay, I'm just saying I wasn't trying to insult you, but
No, you're good.
I'm just saying because you were the one who said, "Oh, come on!"
I just think it's funny because I personally don't see it.
Well, if you did a side by side photo comparison,
fair.
maybe. Yeah. It might almost look like it if maybe if Justin Bieber maybe had a little plastic surgery or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
You're good.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh my gosh, I look like a dork in this picture.
No, you don't.
No, not that picture. This picture. It's because I have braces.
You don't look like a dork.
Hey, I'm a dork and I'm proud of it.
Well, I wouldn't say you look like a dork. You look okay. It's just because it was back then.
This is one of my favorite pictures.
Everyone looked different back then, including my friend Cameron, because Cameron said that back in the day, he almost thought that he almost looked like a girl because of the way he looked.
Yeah, a lot of people misgender me too.
Seriously, there was a photo of his that I think he showed me before. I think I have it in my folder here. Let me see if I can find it. It's taking a second because, again, I gotta get more space on my computer again for my C drive. It's running a little slow.
Yeah.
It's right about... Okay, so, this is what my friend Cameron looks like. Right here.
Nice.
But this is what he looked like back in 2011.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he also had longer hair.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he almost looked like a girl because of how young he was. But believe me, when I showed you my childhood photo, I also looked a little different than how I look now, because my forehead was a little higher back then, and my hair was not as long as it usually is. It was lighter, and I also just had my youngish looking figure.
Right.
But now I'm 26, long hair, a beard, and I'm old.
Yeah, this is another good picture of me in my butler outfit. I'm sorry, I'm showing off.
It's okay to kind of have yourself have a little bit of at least seeing what you used to look like and experiencing what it was like back then.
Oh, yes.
I wouldn't call it showing off. I would say, let's see. I'd probably say just reliving the memory.
Oh, definitely. This is a good picture of me and my character. Like, this is me in character. Like, I felt like I was in character and everything.
And you definitely look like you're in character when you're standing proud in glory.
Okay. So this is one of my favorite pictures. So my friend who played Chevlon, or as I like to say, Chevlin, because it's a joke in the play.
Of course.
So do you know the story of Scarlet Pimpernel?
I probably not.
Let me Google it. Scarlet Oh, that's an N. Pimpernel play storyline. Alright, stupid Bing. Alright. The Scarlet Pimpernel, filled with daring rescues and flashy sword fights, is set against the backdrop of the French Revolution and the Reign of Terror, 1794. Sir Percy I can never remember how to pronounce it. Blakeney and his League of Gentlemen deliberately play to play the fop so as to hide their true activity of saving would-be victims of the guillotine.
Like that.
So, in the end of the show, so there's this French character named Chevlon, and he's basically wanting people to get guillotined and stuff. I could be douching the story, but anyway, at the end of the play, he finds so the Scarlet Pimpernel is saving people from being beheaded, and Chevlon wants to figure out who this person is, and then he does, and I don't remember very well. I'd have to look at it again, but basically so the Pimpernel, also known as Percy, frames Chevlon, and in the show they say, "Put a sign about his neck. God help me, I am the Scarlet Pimpernel." So guess what I did?
What?
I was semi-close with him, not like super close, but we bonded over the months. I wonder how he's doing though. So I made him this.
I see.
Yeah, I made him a sign, and I remember having to sneak it into, like, because my mom didn't like how I wrote a swear word on it. In my family, that is considered, taking the Lord's name in vain is considered a swear in my family. But I made him, I remember talking to my friend at the time, during a practice curtain call, and I said, "What if we made him a sign?" And she's like, "Yes!" So I asked my theater mom. She didn't say no. So I told Chevlon, and I sketched out. I tried to make it look like handwriting. Because if you look in the picture, I had to like sketch it out, and then I had to like. I'm really glad my friend gave me a Sharpie because you could see it on stage. Well,
Sharpies are very thick.
Yeah, I just remember, I showed it to Chevlon one night, and he says, "Oh, you're really doing it." And so I remember being at my house and trying and make sure it was able to put on and stuff. And, I remember trying to put it on myself and figuring it out, and when closing night came, I had it finished, and I like rolled it up in my sleeve, because at the time I was wearing this costume, which was the one with the coat, so that's why it's kind of all rolled up, the sign, I mean. And I remember expecting him to wear it just for greeting, because we have a tradition where we greet the audience after the performance. A lot of people do that. Anyway, yeah. I just remember seeing him wear my sign, and I just screamed in excitement. It meant so much to me that he just wore a simple piece of paper, and he said he was going to frame it. And I haven't talked to him since his mission, either his farewell or his homecoming. But yeah, yeah. I miss him. He was a really good kid.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of people you might be able to see again. even if it would have been for a long time. Because
Yeah.
believe me, I was able to see one of my friends from school after a long time too.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also have a picture of me with Percy and his men. It was really fun.
Yeah, I was able to see one of my friends, Bradley Brinkley, who really understood me when I was going through school, and he's now married to a guy named Santiago, and
Oh.
yeah, the last time I saw him was last year, and we were exchanging a lot about how we were doing with ourselves and
Mhm.
what we're up to nowadays. And he still supports me in everything I do.
Yeah. I have a few more pictures. Um Once I start talking about theater, there's no stopping me. That's just a fact.
Oh, believe me, I believe that Fluffy might have the same reason because she is also a big fan of theater, you must know.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a few pictures. Okay, yeah, it is working. I think that's the ones I downloaded just now. But so I was just, well, okay, I guess the ensemble is the most important part of the play. But I was in the ensemble and okay, so I would sing backstage. The alcoves were terrible, by the way. I remember when we watched the footage and you could just hear us singing in the room. That was it. And I hope they put mics in the alcoves or something. But yeah. Anyway, so this first one, let me pull it up on stream. Where is, there it is. Nope, wrong one. So this one is oh, that's the wrong one again. Come on. So this was my angry mob outfit. So those three in the picture are actually close friends of mine. I wonder how they're doing these days, but so this was the scene Madame Guillotine, which is one of my favorite numbers. I actually remember my dad walked in once during rehearsal and we're all just like, it's so have you heard of Madame Guillotine, the song?
I don't think so.
It's one of my favorite songs from Pimpernel. It's very dark and like let me see if I can demonstrate it real quick. Madame, how do you spell it again? Guillotine. There we go. Madame Guillotine lyrics. All right. So so it's basically singing about the guillotine and the chorus is so it's, I know the gutter and I know the sink of the street. Kicked like a dog, I have spat out the bile of defeat. All you beauties who towered above me, you who gave me the smack of your rod. Now I give you the gutter, I give you the judgment of God. Vengeance victorious, these are glorious days. Woman of Paris, come gather your bloody bouquets. Now gaze on our goddess of justice with her shimmering, glimmering blade, as she kisses these traitors and sings them a last serenade. That was the part I didn't sing. I was just in the chorus, so. But this is the part that I love about it. I'm actually going to sing a little bit. Sing, swing, savor the sting, as she severs you, Madame Guillotine. Slice, come paradise, you'll be smitten with Madame Guillotine.
Nice.
Just singing that brings back memories. And I remember our teacher told us to actually spit on stage if it happened. or something like that. I could be remembering wrong. But I remember we were like, I'm trying to remember some of the choreography. I remember sometimes we had to act out some of the guillotine moves. Like, I remember my friend, I believe she was the one, I believe it was the little, it was the one in the little maid cap, or whatever that is. This one. I don't know if you could see it on stream, but yeah. She and I were kind of together. I remember a lot of the time I had to do this, where I had to pretend, where she had to duck and I had to slice above her head. And I remember sometimes during rehearsal, we had to be super careful because sometimes, well, even during performance, we had to be careful because she would just I would try not to hit her. So, but like anytime we remembered the choreography, we were like, yeah. So
Right.
yeah, but that was my favorite number, and I was an angry mob person, and I also remember during rehearsal, I'm gonna show it on stream. So during rehearsal, we would be like this, and I remember one time I made a joke, and so I was doing this, and then I was like, "Hey, you seen Gravity Falls?" And they're like, "Yeah." "This is still as I can be." Those who have seen Gravity Falls know the quote. It's a video game character, and that comes into the real world and stuff.
I see.
Yeah, and then this. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong picture. This is my top favorite scene I was in. It was the prison scene. So the story behind this is brain didn't work. So the story behind this was so these three are my sisters, and I'm their eldest brother, and our parents, we don't have our parents were beheaded, and I basically had to take responsibility to protect them. And this was during the song "I'll Forget You." So it's the song is basically Marguerite talking about how she's going to die and she won't see her love anymore, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And so behind it, so basically I remember being very timid around the girls because I'm a girl and I was playing a boy because I wanted to keep my hair as short as possible during the show. But I remember, so what happens in the scene is Marguerite does her song, and and then the guards come to take the people to be beheaded, and I wrap my arms around my sisters, and because the characters are weak in the scene, the guard shoves me. And I hate the way I stage fall, but to be fair, I didn't know how to properly do it yet. They told me how to do it, but I didn't fully, professionally, I guess, do it. You know, I was only a senior, and I've never done a fall before on stage. And so I get shoved, and one of my sisters gets taken away, and then I have to comfort my two sisters, as my other sister is being taken to the guillotine.
Right.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes because it like gives me a bit of a tragic backstory, and I really love tragic backstories.
I see.
Yeah, I'm very much into tragic. And then I also just have a picture of me in character.
Uh-huh.
Actually on the stage. This was we actually, fun fact, there it is. These are bowling pins. Like actual bowling pins. I remember because when we did Phantom, we were making the set for Masquerade, and we made a staircase, and the little bowling pins made a really good atmosphere shape. I don't know the word. So yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Slave, I scared you. Or excuse me. I don't know if my friend is still watching. He texted me saying you scared the crap out of me for a sec with that sing swing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize if I almost sound like I'm a little drowsy script.
No, you're good.
It's been a long day, and I actually really didn't sleep last night.
Oh dang.
And I took a little nap when when it was around 8 o'clock this morning
Mhm.
and until 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Sorry, I just found another picture.
It's okay. But yeah, I wasn't able to sleep all night last night. I was
I'm
able to
sorry.
sleep for a little bit in the day, but I'm just still trying to get through all my problems. But I'm sure I'll get through it.
Yeah.
I should be able to sleep tonight, hopefully. Just gotta make sure I get my meds, I take my stress vitamin to calm me down, and maybe maybe listen to a little ASMR. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
They are soothing sounds after all.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have one more picture. I just like I think it was during intermission one night, but we all just decided to take a picture together.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know why they're looking like that, but I just like my face. Because I think I was trying to go cross-eye, but the thing is, I can't do it as much anymore, but whenever I try to go cross-eye, like one eye kind of looks diagonal at my nose and the other kind of looks a little straight. Oh, that's one of my high school crushes. Oh, that's a bad zoom. Yeah. Oh, this brings back so many memories. I miss high school theater. I also remember I was... I forgot about that picture. We called them the Bounders, which was just Percy's friends that helped him rescue people. One of them I had a crush on in high school. I had a crush on, like, almost all the guys in high school. Not exactly, but, as girls do, we have a lot of crushes.
Sometimes boys have a lot of crushes too.
Yeah,
believe
but
me.
anyway, he just grabbed me one day, during the greetings after the show, and he's like, "Here, we need to take a picture," or something like that. And he kind of gives me this smug look. And I'm just standing there, like, all awkward. Like, my hand, I look like, hang on, is it showing? Yeah, it is. So I'm just like this. And then he's like, and then he starts puckering his lips and leaning toward me. And I was still in guy character mode, so I was like, "Whoa, buddy."
Well, believe me, script. Sometimes our hormones can get a little overactive.
Well, he was just messing with me, but
Well,
I get what you mean.
Yeah. Either way it goes, sometimes it can still
Mm-hmm.
kind of get overpowering, and you might be almost blind by it.
Oh, definitely, I get that.
Love is a strange and crazy thing. You never know what it's gonna do and where it's gonna take you.
Yeah.
And I still had my fair share of crushes, believe me. One time when I was still in elementary school, I almost had a crush on one of the workers at our old Round Table restaurant.
Right.
No, seriously, I'm not kidding. I thought she was like my own Cinderella or something. It was long ago.
Yeah. I remember I also gained like a whole bunch of confidence my junior year, and then my trauma just kind of ruined it. Where am I in this picture? Oh, am I in costume or? I think I'm in costume. Where am I? If anything, I was probably in my mask. Oh, there's my theater teacher. Was I in my masquerade outfit? Or was I in my Hannibal? Oh, there I am, I think. I almost didn't recognize myself with my mask on. Oh, I remember Importance of Being Earnest. That was a fun play. What's this? Oh, it's probably a comparison between the characters. I think I need to show you why all the guys, or all, excuse me, I mean, hey, if they did too, I wouldn't blame them. But all the girls had a crush on this guy. I need to find a good picture, though.
Okay.
I don't think I'll show it on stream, though. Sorry, stream.
I don't know why you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but this is... Yeah, this is during Importance of Being Earnest.
Okay.
But, like, all the girls had crushes on him. It was, yeah. Oh, yeah, Hunchback. I also remember this meant a lot to me at the time. But when we, after a show of Phantom, after one of the shows for Phantom, I remember I remember Phantom walked up to me and gave me a hug, just out of context, and at the time I did have a crush on him. And yeah, but he was wearing his Phantom face, so it kind of freaked me out.
Okay.
It was the texture, because he kind of like was, he was like a side hug if I remember correctly, and he kind of just bumped my cheek. Yeah.
I see.
But it, you know, it meant a lot to me. I wonder how my friends are doing. I haven't talked to them in a while.
Well, I'm sure they're doing okay, and they're probably thinking, I bet Script is still doing wonderful. It'd really be great to see her again after all these years.
I need to show you this stream. Well, let me see if I can censor it first. Let's see, concert, theater. Ah, here we go. I have a very good demonstration of Percy being, how do I say it? How do I say it? Attractive?
Okay.
Trying to find the picture. I know it's in here. It's like those pictures people paint or draw or whatever when, like, they're on a sofa and there's like ladies behind them, and
Okay.
they're like laying down with their bending their knee. Where is it?
Right.
Here it is. Here, let me see if I can get it on my stream. It's this one here. This is one of my favorite pictures of my friend. Yeah, and there's another picture. This is the whole cast. And that's me right there. I was more of a decoration in that scene, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the show that made me fall in love with choreography because it was a new high school. The auditorium wasn't finished being built, and we had to delay production up until January instead of November. because usually we perform the fall play in November, but we had to
Uh-huh.
postpone it to January. And I remember during rehearsals, we would always be like, hey, let's stop here and work on this. And I think it was called the Gavotte. But that was the dance number in Act 2, like the start of Act 2. It was... Let me see something. It was Who is the Scarlet Pimpernel? And then I think there was another song after that. And then it was the Gavotte, which was the dance. But yeah, I just basically would stand there. And all I would do for the entire time I was there was announce the dance and just stand there. But hey, you know, it was important to the play, to the scene.
Right.
So yeah. I had a lot of fun in theater though. I also remember during Phantom once, I don't think we have a picture of it, but Phantom basically had a plate on his face and he drew a weird smile on it, and he's singing which one is it? It's the song right before Phantom of the Opera. Anyway, he has like a flashlight or something under his face. We actually had a really cool set piece where it would light up and it would show his face. So it could have been a tech rehearsal or something, I don't remember. Anyway, he had a fake mask on. And what's up, Dad? Sorry, my dad walked in.
It's okay.
Yeah, anyway, I just remember he goes, I am there inside. And it just lights up his face and he has this mask on. It was hilarious.
I see.
I also have... I remember in Pimpernel, Marguerite was trying on a dress or something. She wasn't there for her song. And
Yeah.
so Percy decided to sing her song for her. And he had like he had a puffy coat on and he had it zipped up, but his sleeves were empty, so he had his arms to his sides and he would just dance and frolic across the stage. It was so much fun. And then he was like, at the end when, after the monologue part, he's like, how could I ever leave France? And then starts like, how do I say it? That. like, got into his head voice, I think is the term. But no,
Right.
it was more in his throat. And, it was really funny though, because someone filmed the whole thing and posted it privately to YouTube, but I think they deleted it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a lot of... We had, like, this group chat for our theater group, so that way we could communicate with each other.
Right.
And we would, like, just take pictures and videos during rehearsals, even though technically we weren't supposed to. Technically. But yeah. I forgot about that cursed image. Oh god, it's even more terrifying than I remember. Oh god. Where is it? Where is it? I also remember one time during rehearsal, for Pimpernel, Percy and Chauvelin were just messing around. And, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but they were like jokingly acting like Percy and Chevlon were in a relationship. I mean, they weren't, but... Oh yeah, I forgot about this image. I need to show a meme. Where's Discord? There it is. It's a meme I made in middle school, or high school. It's supposed to say amused, but I mispronounced, or I typed it wrong. I forgot about that. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I also made this meme because I felt left out in the chat.
Okay.
I just wanted something to post because everyone was like making memes and stuff. I also have this one. Because this one is actually... This actually happened. I was in grade school. And, we were performing a musical number. And it was You Can't Stop the Beat from, I think it was Hairspray. But I just remember they opened the curtain and me and the kid were supposed to hold the net. But we were still, like, untangling it or something. And my mom just managed to get this picture.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh gall. Oh gall. Why did I wear that? There's this image right here. This was also musical theater. It was another opening, another show.
Okay.
Let me see if I can... Hang on, where is it? Where is it? Okay. No, it's in my downloads. That's what it is. This is 6th grade me. Oh, crap. Oh, God. What was with me in those glasses? I love those glasses. Oh, yeah, I also did an Annie solo. I forgot about that. Alright, well, it's getting late, and I got rehearsal in the morning. I should get off.
Alright, I actually gotta go too, because I still have work to do.
Yeah. See you around. Thanks for joining in.
No problem. Peace, guys.
Oh. Alright. Alrighty, chat. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, see you later. Bye!